the students will learn in class, they will split up into groups and they will examine the chocolate bars and identify them with different meteorites based on their characteristics.
Alright, so meteorites are not all alike. According to NASA, there's six types of meteorites, and we're going to go with their classifications. So, on the plate, you see 6 different types of candy. Each piece of candy represents a different meteorite. And for this activity, we are going to be comparing or classifying each piece of candy as a different meteorite. Each candy matches with one meteorite, so at the end, you'll be left with none. So, this is a Three Musketeer bar. The Three Musketeer bar represents an achondrite meteorite because there are no vesicles, which means there are no holes in the meteorite. There are no inclusions, which means there are no rocks or bulbous figures of any kind. And there's a fusion crust, which means that the outside layer, the outside crust, is darker than the inside of the meteorite. Next, we have the crunch bar. The crunch bar represents a chondrite meteorite because it has vesicles, which are holes. It has inclusions, which are the little rock pieces. And it has a chondrules, which is another word for inclusions, which is another word for rocks. Next, we have the dark chocolate Hershey bar. The dark chocolate Hershey bar represents an iron meteorite because it has a dark color to it, which is common amongst iron meteorites. It has fine grains, and it has a fusion crust, which means that the crust is darker on the outside, even though because it's a dark meteorite, you can't really tell. And it also has a lack of inclusions, which are the rocks.
So next we have the Take 5 bar, and this represents the Palisades meteorite because it has rock inclusions, which you can see on the top here. Those are kind of the lumpy formations. And also because it's half smooth, like metal, and half rock because of the inclusions we just talked about. So this one's kind of a combination. That's why this candy bar represents it the best. It's a combination of different ingredients and compounds, like the meteorite. And next we have this granola bar here, which represents the carbonaceous chondrite because it's a little more crumbly and soft than the other ones, as you can see. And it has a lot of inclusions, and so it looks like all of the organic compounds it's made up of. So you can visibly see the different materials that form this one. And last but not least, we have the Butterfinger. This one is the regolith breccia because it's loose and unconsolidated. You know, some of the others are more firmly held together, but this one's a lot more crumbly and a little looser in its composition.